Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and it's time for another reaction request. If you have a video that you'd like me to react to, check the description below. There's a link that will take you to a Google document full of all the relevant information. So today we're looking at a video titled From Dusk Till Dawn, Fearful Symmetry by Civvie 11. So, From Dusk Till Dawn, I definitely enjoyed that film. I watched it quite a few times. And yeah, it's good. I like how it kind of is a bit of a bait and switch. When you're watching it the first time, it starts as like a crime thriller, and then part of the way through, we just got over-the-top vampire junk going on. So, always gotta appreciate something like that, just how it just completely turns on its head after a certain moment. And I think it's done pretty well. Yeah, just a fun film. I'm guessing this is going to be like a review of it, maybe? I don't know. Not familiar with this channel, but let's see what they got to say about From Dusk Till Dawn.
Everybody be cool.
Civies done it.
Be cool.
Okay, Ramblers.
George
Let's
Clooney.
get rambling.
Oh boy, kids, we got something special today. My boy QT and my man Robert Rodriguez in the classic movie From Dusk Till Dawn. George Clooney, pre-Batman. Tarantino himself turned that creepiness up to 11. Must be about
yeah, he's pretty creepy in that film.
But it's getting close to Halloween, and what better time to pack in a little horror, a little action, and a ton of gore.
Welcome to slavery.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
Wow.
From dusk.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, sure, let's do this. I love this opening scene. I know, I sound nerdy as hell, but... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. From Dusk Till Dawn, the video game.
Oh.
From what I could gather,
Okay.
published by Cryo Interactive and developed by Game Squad. Of this game and the game called The Devil Inside that I've never heard of.
I guess I got baited as well.
That game was in 2000, From Dusk Till Dawn was 2001. I'm sick of going into games like this blind, so I'm going to get some honest professional reviews. Ooh, GameZone gave it an 85. Does a good job of capturing the style of the movie while transporting the main character to a new place with new companions. Well, you don't need to have seen the movie to...
I didn't even know there was
I'm sure
a game.
Experience. I've seen the movie, so that's good. From users, wild, super game.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Found this helping. It's a by-the-numbers zombie romp that fails to improve on its less than illustrious predecessor, The Devil Inside. Disappointing. If it's a zombie romp, they fucked up more than I thought. Here's games.
Yeah, should be vampires.
New ideas for the horror genre, its technical problems and overall lack of polish outweigh its few strengths. Interesting new ideas, okay. Designer Hubert Chardot, I'm gonna guess that's how that's pronounced. Designer Hubert Chardot attempted to reclaim the survival horror genre that he arguably started when he created Alone in the Dark? That's a hell of a pedigree. Let's see how the game stacks up now that my expectations are sky high.
Frankly, Seth, with the elections in 4 months, the governor's not going to risk his job for a criminal who killed 6 innocent people during his most recent bank robbery.
Yeah, this is not aged
He
well.
made it to Mexico. That's not a spoiler for the movie. He made it to Mexico.
Hey, Kleinfeld, are you telling me you screwed up? You're the one who told me to plead guilty. I didn't kill nobody. My brother's the wacko who did it.
Seth, your record looks like a Tarantino movie. Our case is hopeless.
Oh no, please God, what have you done? What's wrong with their hands?
How can we know who did the shooting? With those hoods you were wearing.
What? What?
You came here to tell me I should have waved to the camera during the stick-up? In 3 days, these vicious bastards are gonna put my lights out.
Come on, look kids, I don't need to go from 0 to 10 so fast, but there's so much wrong here, and I'm not talking about an ignore stuff from the movie because I don't care.
Lawyer
Calm
my
down,
ass.
Seth. Violence will get you nowhere. Clear your conscience and don't forget my fees.
Yeah, pay your lawyer, you evil criminal who's getting the needle in 3 days, who's in prison, who doesn't have a checkbook probably, but he's still wearing his clothes from the movie and not a jumpsuit like a prisoner. Look, if you want to nitpick shit that I'm saying, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to prison jumpsuits. They make you wear them. It's fucking prison. And there isn't much room in the crotch area, if you know what I'm saying. Other inmates tell me they have issues with it. These subtitles are appearing all over the place. They slow the game down, and I'm not talking about the pacing. They make the game run slower.
Don't you have real chance?
That's great.
Stick it in deep. It'll stay
Fucking
put.
what? Oh my God, the fucking bottles. We can look at their hands. They're black.
Here, you have a right.
Oh my god, you see that in his face? That little line right down the middle? You might not know why that's there, but Civvie knows why that's there. Because they only drew half his face on the skin and they just modeled it and flipped it. But they suck at it, so there's a line across his fucking face where that part of the skin texture ends. There's lines across the skybox. You know, that could be my fault. I'm running this in 1080p in widescreen, a game that came out in 2001. So let's put it into something a little more appropriate, like full frame 640 by 480, and no, it's still like that.
Follow the rules to the letter. Shut up, silence. EDG rate is 0. Those of you thinking of taking a midnight dip should know that the waters surrounding us are infested with sharks.
Okay, yeah, they're on a giant prison barge in the middle of shark-infested waters. I don't know how Seth Gecko got there. He got caught, you know, in Mexico, I guess, and then... So, you know in the movie Seth Gecko isn't really a hero, he's just not as fucked up as his brother. We're really not supposed to sympathize too much because he's still a piece of shit.
So what's the story with you two? A couple of fags?
Herman! Hey, son of a bitch!
Oh my god, it's worse on his face.
Balls!
Their mouths are triangles.
I'm lucky to give me a guided tool.
This is an ugly game.
Set your trap and come down from that perch. Why? Leading to go doom? I came to get my brother.
Alright.
Oh my fuck, this is terrifying. I haven't even played this yet and I'm filled with a deep existential dread. Oh hey, I know something that'll pick things up. Who's our friendly rodent pal that lives in Reactor 3?
Okay.
C-A-N-C-R-M-O-U-S-E. Who's irradiated fur is slowly killing me? C-A-N-C-R-M-O-U-S-E. Cancer Mouse. It's Cancer Mouse, everybody.
Hi.
What are you doing today?
I'm playing a shitty movie licensed game, Cancer Mouse.
That sounds fun, Civvie. But today I have a very special message for all the kids out there.
Oh yeah, I always like to be educational on this show. We do this for the kids.
Okay, kids. Today, I'm going to talk to you about stranger danger.
Oh yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, we're going to talk about stranger danger. And white genocide.
God damn it, Cancer Mouse.
Okay.
Get out of here. You're not bringing that bullshit onto my show. This is a happy place.
Is that you, brother?
Yeah. And you want some good news? The Wilson brothers are back in business.
Oh yeah, your lawyer drops a taser, but thankfully you already have this wooden stake on your arm, and they never took his belt away. What the fuck am I playing? I better save before this game spontaneously combusts. You can save anywhere, but to load you have to load your gun, and to quit you have to escape from jail. And to play the game you have to save every few minutes because it's jank as fuck. We'll get into that more later, because I've been playing this game for 3 weeks. Almost immediately you walk into a cutscene where Seth gets tackled by a vampire.
What's that? It's a miracle I'm still alive.
He's infected now, so he needs to be exorcised by this priest.
You've been contaminated, and I have no choice.
Killer demon! Leave the body that you have fouled with your unearthly presence! Amen.
Seth, catch this and send that sinner to his maker.
You pick up a wooden stake that you already have, and you're supposed to press a button to do a takedown on the body. But the game doesn't tell you what button that is except in the options, and it's easier and faster just to keep shooting the body to turn it into dust.
The prison is in the hands of these diabolical creatures. Under the circumstances...
Padre, you've got to get rid of them all. I don't want to be in the remake of Night of the Living Dead.
Where the fuck do I even start? Yeah, like all of those things. I don't need to get into it, you all have eyes. I don't want to be a fucking pedant about the consistency of vampire lore between a broken, half-finished video game and a movie where Cheech Marin says pussy 32 times in a minute.
He did do that, didn't he?
I can't show the whole thing, but if I break it up into little bits, the bots won't notice it.
CV11. Please do not anger the copyright holders.
Katie, we're getting every one of those pussies in here.
Give us an upper on our best selection of pussy. This is a pussy blowout.
Here, you're gonna need it, stupid con.
Well, that's hideous.
Hey, do they make these for guys? We have to get back to the control station.
This was developed by a French studio, so if you see some poor English in the subtitles, or like they don't match the dialogue, that's normal. I can't point it out every time it happens.
Now that we're inseparable, I need you to cover me. No problem. You can even choose the color of our honeymoon suite.
That's not how, you know, it's a hotel room, and look, we have a gun and a laser sight. This dude gave me an unloaded gun to cover him. What an asshole. I have to reload, which takes no time at all. I mean that, it's instant. All the guns reload instantly, so there's really no point to having a reload function. You're supposed to hit them in the heart, but that doesn't seem to make much difference. Just shoot at them and they go down. Except these guys with the shield, fuck them.
This place is getting bad for my health.
This isn't the worst third-person camera I've used. It's bad, but, it doesn't bone me too hard most of the time. The laser sight turns off every time you fire, so you get to reacquire targets on the fly. That's bullshit. And now I'm dead, and when you die, the game goes into...
Alright. I got called away there, so there's going to be a cut. Let's get back to it.
And when you die, the game goes into... This game is such a drama queen about the deaths. I picked up a shotgun. It's not bad.
Happy birthday.
We got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy. We got hot pussy, cold pussy. We got wet pussy.
Oh, here's the mark quality for any action game. A turret section. This prison has miniguns lying around in the halls. They don't call it death row for nothing.
I'll protect the rear. They'll be sorry they can't.
I'm saving my game so much because even though this game hasn't crashed on me yet, it feels like it's going to.
Yeah, the slowdowns are pretty noticeable.
Oh shit, really? This is actually pretty helpful. If you press F1, you go into first-person mode with a crosshair that doesn't disappear every time you fire. That's cool. We get introduced to the head vampire.
Don't look too good over there.
Alright, I'm convinced they didn't record all the dialogue for this game, that they just threw together whatever they had.
Finish him off! And save the juicy morsels for me!
These guys don't look too cool.
Yeah, head vampire guy, and his big burly bastard henchman Lumpy. So your pistol shows up in first person, but your shotgun doesn't? Most of your weapons actually don't. That's fine.
We need help. Go get the mechanics. They're on the other side.
Of what? The other side of what?
No problem.
You're in some kind of maintenance area on this ship, and it's flooded. The water's green, the walls are brown. I'm calling this a sewer level. Judges?
The area.
I mean, it looks like one.
Sewer.
That's a sewer. Yeah. Why did you count them? What? Why do you count the sewers, CV11? Fuck you, that's why. What'd I say about you showing your face here? You get it? Your face? Why don't you roll on in here and do something about it?
We got smelly pussy, we got hairy pussy, bloody pussy, we got snapping pussy.
You start getting introduced to these other characters who tag along, and the absolute worst thing about having really stupid AI companions in any game is when the game punishes you when they die. Well, the AI companions in this game are really stupid, and the game kills you if one of them dies.
Oh. Yeah!
Make sure you babysit them. You get introduced to these vampires who all have flamethrowers who drain your health almost instantly and get hidden around corners. Didn't I say this was going to be spooky? Jesus, where's the quick save button in this game? F1 changes the camera, and then F4 brings up the HUD and inventory, but F5, F6, all the way up to F9, your normal quick save buttons? Nothing. So it's manual saves, and I have to go over a different slot every time because this game feels like it could fall apart at any moment. Probably shipped too early, and I guess it's a testament to the talents of the developers that it runs at all, but I think it's held together with virtual duct tape and prayers. This guy here might be a boss, I don't know. I'd shoot him 1,000,000 times, stun lock him. One of my AI partners gets set on fire for 30 seconds. That's fine. This is fine.
I'll kill you all! Die, you scum!
And Taylor, chief mechanic. Not bad on that other jerk.
You got hit good. I went pro at sundown.
Deadhead.
Come in quick. Okay, I'll reset the system.
Scully! Oh, Jesus, Scully, we gotta get out of here. There's fucking vampires.
I don't want to hear anything about I don't believe in vampires. Because I don't fucking believe in vampires. What I believe in my own two eyes, and what I saw is fucking vampires.
Basically, I think that we're looking for someone who has seen one too many Bela Lugosi movies.
Relax, baby. What's your first name?
Colleen Winter? Why?
Whoa, first name, not your life story. I'm gonna call you Scully anyway.
Oh,
yeah, I mean...
I thought you were General Patton.
Scully, I need you to kill me. I gotta help her out by walking around the medical bay and picking up stuff. I don't usually realize when I pick up weapons. A few of them are kinda useless, like the crossbow. Instead of shooting one big projectile like a wooden stake or something, it shoots out 5 toothpicks with a spread like a Call of Duty shotgun. It's useless.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't think that's how crossbows work.
The flamethrower works good, but the sound makes my ears bleed. I'm sorry to do this to you kids, but...
Seth, we're heading straight for New Orleans. I'll burn the CD for the emergency procedure. It'll divert the ship.
Okay, sure.
Watch out, Seth. There's a bug in the shower.
Oh dear God, the game is self-aware. So what bug are we talking about here? Because vampires are more snake-like in this universe.
What's that? Are you hurt? Come with me to the cafeteria. We can patch you up there.
Seth Gecko, humanitarian.
Alright. I don't give a rat's ass about you or your fucking family. You can all live forever, or you can die this second. And I don't give a shit which.
Nah, it's fine. She gets to the door, she gets possessed, turns invisible. Scully was right about the bug in the shower, and I know that her turning invisible is a bug because the real invisible enemies in this game look like this.
There's enough for everybody. To the landing.
We have to get away.
We meet at the warehouse.
Seth, get out. I'll cover you.
Man, everybody's really trusting of this death row inmate who they're absolutely sure killed a bunch of people.
We have to get away.
There's a monster that has a grenade launcher that explodes when you kill him. I have to protect Scully and a bunch of soldiers by doing a sniper section. I thought it was going to be a turret section since Seth gets out a minigun turret, but you know, that's... So once I'm done with that, I go to the crashed helicopter and do a sniper section from there. And I can't kill this one guy the first time to end it, so then I load one of my jank saves that I've been using. Soon enough, I run into another turret section, another one, and I just want a quick save. Is it F10? F11? What? What the fuck? Plot twist, it's a Max Payne game now. F11 activates slow motion at 4 different speeds. This game is so janky it has accidental bullet time. You can press F11 anywhere in this game to change the speed, even during the ridiculously slow death scenes so you can make it go faster. It's not actually a Max Payne game, it's still way worse. But the slow motion makes it a little more interesting and breaks the shit out of it most of the time, because you aim at the same speed you always do, just like real bullet time, and it's unlimited. I could play the rest of the game like this, and I just might. It's hilarious. You're supposed to get to the bridge of the ship to get Scully's CD in so we don't go to New Orleans, Because that would probably be a cool place for a vampire story. New Orleans? The head vampire catches you there, doesn't kill you, and you wake up in this medical bay. Not the one you already cleared out, because his prison barge is way bigger on the inside. I wake up, everybody's behind the glass, and I gotta go out and pick up ammo for them because they're babies while having almost none myself. It's fine, it's just that one of those fat exploding bastards with a grenade launcher is out there, unless he's not, which he's not sometimes, and he's hiding in the shower. I pick up a shotgun, and it has no ammo in it. Bullet time is useless without bullets. I get these ammo packs back to the survivors.
That should keep those vultures away. Pretty interesting, that thing.
Hey, Scully, you okay? Yeah, you're okay. Next we go to the supermarket. Yeah, the supermarket on the prison barge.
Look, the Addams family.
There wasn't even a fucking vampire in the Addams family. What the fuck?
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Oh shit, are we getting a character from the movie? Please be Cheech.
We got silk pussy, velvet pussy, tanga hide pussy, even got horse pussy.
Sergeant Rodriguez, explosive specialist, Congressional Medal of Honor.
Right, Rodriguez, I get it. There's still a line down her face. She must be an important character because she's the only other character on the cover of this game.
Seth!
Whoa, what?
I need my explosives. They're in the recreation room, next to the cinema.
A cinema? God damn it, these death row inmates live like kings. What the fuck is this, a CD launcher? How the fuck does that help against vampires? Why does it have a laser sight? Who made this? It shoots out projectiles that ricochet. It's pointless, the bullet weapons still work better. I think this CD launcher is cutting their heads off, but you're supposed to nail the heart, so I knock their heads off and they just get up again with their heads on. What? There's cabinets full of guns in this store on this prison barge. Okay. I know I'm supposed to press whatever the thing is in the ticket booth because it's a green light. Look at this theater, it's huge, and the screen is an octagon. Why? How do you pick up a rectangle? As soon as I pick up the access card behind the screen, the theater fills up with vampires.
Shit, there's too many of them.
The old bottleneck, exploiting bad AI in shooters since 1992. So I go back to Rodriguez and, hey, baby.
Betty, I got your toys back.
Is that her name? Is her name Betty? It wasn't established, and you didn't ask her for her first name.
Yeah, that's
Scully.
He just knows.
We've got to free Marvin. I have to blow up this ship.
Why don't you find somebody else?
Ugh, these fucking assholes have been torturing my buddy for hours.
Calm down, Sergeant. I know how to make change.
What? So she's coming with me this time.
You have to pull yourself up by the ventilation shaft.
Will you move your ass?
Yeah, sure, okay. Let me just slow down. See, it's a trade-off. This makes the game take longer, but it's more fun. I clear this entire
yeah, fair enough.
Betty's just standing there in the corner doing nothing. This bar, by the way, is called the Titty Twister, like in the movie. And I don't know if like this bar was here before the vampires or the stuff was here and they had a titty bar in their prison. This is really starting to piss me off. I don't get a titty bar. Where's my titty bar? See, I gotta go get her friend Marvin who's over in the gym. A thing I would expect on a prison barge. And you know, I'm having fun, Max Payneing my way through.
I'm gonna smash you to pieces.
Until Rodriguez comes back and fucks everything up.
Remember the Alamo!
I'm fighting these invisible things, semi-visible chameleon vampires, sure, whatever. And as soon as we're done with that, Marvin leaves, goes into the hallway, and then Rodriguez keeps trying to walk through him. I can move her, but she just goes right back. This happened over and over and over again, leading me to try some pretty desperate measures like this. I just shot Marvin in the face, but see, Marvin isn't dead when you blow his head
Nice.
off. Because if he was,
shot Marvin in the face, I see what you did there.
Vampire.
Take that, you bloodsucker.
And eventually, somehow, she made it past, so I could continue this fucking awful shit game. I don't know how, I don't care. All this so we can get Marvin to a door at the end of this hall.
You're not man enough, you pack of idiots.
Behind you, Seth! Stop those bastards!
I guess that wasn't important. It's really more the same with Rodriguez tagging along. Oh yeah, Marvin gets thrown into a wall and exploded and he dies.
We'll get even, Marvin. We'll get even.
Attention, pussy shoppers!
I think we're in the engine room now. Rodriguez is pressing buttons on these machines while I have to defend her, and you better walk ahead of her, but not too far ahead, because those flamethrower guys are back and they will kill her, and you. We go onto an elevator where it's dark and Rodriguez has a flashlight, an elevator that goes up one floor at a time while vampires fall onto you. These winged bat vampires are a pain in the ass, and I'll never understand how their damage works because I can down one with a single shotgun blast or like 20.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, because I saved my game in the wrong place and now the elevator doesn't work. I mean, okay, let me explain. The elevator works, it's just become non-solid.
Okay, yeah, that's a problem.
So me and Rodriguez just fall through, which doesn't kill us. However, pressing these lights where the console is supposed to be and raising the elevator does. So I go back about a half an hour in the game and replay all that shit again, and then I can...
Oh.
There's some slow motion combat in these upscale apartments on this prison barge, and then right into this elevator to fight Lumpy. Remember Lumpy?
I've got the transmitter, Seth. You're screwed.
This game doesn't tell you that you have to use explosives to kill him, but you do. And since splash damage in this game kills you faster than a microwave burrito, and since I have slow-mo, I get to try everything without too much trouble, but it's boring now. Panels and walls in this game seem to randomly either shoot lightning or explode, and you might think that's the way to beat this guy. It's not. You gotta use the grenade launcher, gotta get really far away from him, you gotta make sure he's not anywhere near that corner that Rodriguez is in where she's doing fucking nothing. As soon as that's over, everybody is immediately outside. There's a helicopter, everybody's getting on, and the game suddenly gives me 999 bullets for my assault rifle. Okay, fine, I'll play. What are we doing, shooting more vampires? No shit. You get back to the bridge, right? That place you were about an hour and a half ago, where the head vampire didn't kill you? The head vampire's still there, you know, this guy, who isn't this other guy, these brothers from the beginning, who are never mentioned again. He's got a revolver and he's really accurate. It's a tough fight, really. And you have to shoot out the windows on the bridge to let the sunlight in. But these explosions behind him, they're clearly hurting him, right? This is kind of like how the movie ended. You shoot out all the windows and the door to get some sunlight in. Only this time it plays a cutscene at the resolution of an old iPod, with this shit on the sides and the barge explodes. Seth catches a ladder on the helicopter and escapes, and that's it. I'm guessing he's still gonna get executed just somewhere else. He's in military custody, I think. And I wanted to get a better version of that cutscene, but the file is in some weird fucking dead format used by only cryo games in the early 2000s. Ooh, what a game. Take it off the hard drive. This one's a real fucking stinker. Probably unfinished, definitely shouldn't have been sold for money. But then again, the studio closed down not long afterwards.
Aren't you forgetting something, CV-11?
Right, Mila Kunis is Ukrainian.
No, CV-11. Well, yes, but I'm talking about the whereabouts of your dear Uncle Frank. Whatever you can recall will be extremely helpful. What is that?
It's nobody. God, it's a sex worker and you need to respect her, you fucking gimp.
That's his Uncle Frank.
God damn it, Cancer Mouse, don't tell him that.
Who is he talking to?
I'm talking to a radioactive mouse, goddammit. What is so hard to understand about that?
This channel's kind of weird. I don't know. Well, that was interesting. Oh yeah. Gotta finish the bit. Okay. Well, there we go. That was interesting. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be about the movie, but no, because I didn't even know there was a game, but yeah. And what a game it was. I mean, that definitely looked pretty terrible. Like, just horribly aged, dated, and just buggy and barely playable. Yeah. And it's kind of a shame, because, I mean, it is a good movie, so you would hope that they would be able to get something right for the licensed game to go along with it, but as is often the case, didn't happen here. That that was not a successful tie-in game at all, it looked like. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. As for this guy, I mean, his channel is definitely very odd. It seems like there's a lot of in-joke stuff that I maybe don't get, like the whole story behind Cancer Mouse and whatever else is going on there. But he seems pretty funny, though. Like he presented it in a way that was fairly amusing and just had a nice humor to it. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I thought it was a pretty good video. Anyway, don't think I have much else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did. And see you in the next one.